everyone, it's Bubbles from venomfluidart. Thank you for joining us on another amazing week on our Fluid Art Express with my amazing art family. And also our very special guest this week, Shelley. Thank you for joining us, Shelley Anderson Art. I hope you enjoyed. I bet you did. Alright, so I'm going to go back to my old favourite because it's just fun. And I'm in a bit of a fun mood. I don't know why, because it's actually, when I'm recording this, it's my last day, second last day of my holiday. Boo! Back to reality soon. Doesn't that hurt? Really does. I would definitely love to live in my art world a little bit longer, and my beach. But all good things must come to an end, and we can accept that. We're going to do some art therapy to get over that. And we're going to paint. Oh, look how thick that is. It's laying tracks. I think this, I found it in Wombat's hidden stash. Thought he hid it from me. But it has to be at least, 8 months old. She's nice and thick. Just the way I like my colours. Look at that. It's laying tracks. Tell you one good thing about thick paint. You have exceptional good control where it's going. Look at that. Then again, I'm not a bit of a believer when doing radials and that consistency is key. It's just not my thing. I sort of slap a bit of everything together. But definitely my favourite technique to do. Always will be. Just rocks. The mighty Radial. Alright. So, as you can see so far, these are all custom wombatted colours. And I sort of changed it up because I really do love doing radials in my blues. But I thought today we'd just branch out, use different colours, and that's really pretty actually. I think this was originally one of the Harry and Wilmers we get here in Australia. And I'll tell you what, really amazing thing about the Harry and Wilmers, I did a pour. It was a failed pour, but it was still a pour. But when it dried, it was like it had already been varnished. It was crazy to see. But I'm going to embellish that one, so I might share that in a few weeks' time when I decide what to do with it. I'm just staring at it at the moment going, didn't you end up a failure? But not really always a failure. There's always something we can do with it later. Now this was originally a this little piggy Inferno, one of the Bubbles favourites as well. But Wombat's actually put a little touch of Amsterdam red in it for me. Just because I do love Inferno, one of my favourite colours. And I really do love a bit of a tube paint in a radial. That way I can spin the bejesus out of it, have some fun and keep them cells. Alright. There's some bubbles happening there. We'll just stab them. Now, this is a gorgeous colour. Really got to share that one. Look at that. It's a Harry and Wilmer. Another one. It's called Rich Red. Really beautiful colour. And this is another one. When it dries, the shine that it keeps on it is just insane. It's really blown me away, to be honest. I've never seen anything like it. We've looked at a few of our paintings when we've used the Harry and Wilmers, and you're sort of like, hang on, we haven't put any varnish on that yet, but it's still shiny as. It's crazy cool. Alright. So I'm not doing nothing special, guys. I'm just layering the colour around. A few puddles, a few dribbles here and there. Nothing that anyone couldn't do, really. That should do that one. Oh, excuse me. Now, this was originally in a past life mosh. And then Darren adds the rest of the glitz and glitter for me. And I get my favourite custom orange. What I love about this is what it does to the other colours. There's something in it. And he's told me that he can't tell me you have to kill me. But it's just really cool what it does to the other colours. So hopefully it's going to dazzle us today. Alright, I think that'll be enough because I don't want that orange to take over all the rest of the pretties. Too many sexy colours there to kill. Alright. So, before I get carried away, I'll just move these colours over. Otherwise, I will spin pillow paint into them. That's usually when you'll hear Wombat go, Kylie. It's not Bubbles. Kylie. Yep, I'm in the poop. Alright, now I think I was going to use my small one, but I think I'm going to go in with my big Fluidart Company one. Really good handle on these too. I find it's really good, even if, like, because I got RA in my hands, and I just, the shape of the handle and everything, I just think it's really easy to hold, being that bit wider. So, I know there's many people out there with dodgy hands like me, so I think that can be a really good tip and trick for you too, guys. If you're trying to swipe and develop these things, sometimes the thinner ones aren't always easy for our hands to get a grip on, but the wider ones just gives you a bit more control, I think. You feel a bit more safer there. Alright. Then I'm just going to smoosh this everywhere. So, nothing special in the bubbles tricks here. I just smooch. Just see what type of layer I got going on. I don't want it too thick, but I don't want it too thin. So I just really like a smooth layer. Just like that, so I can tip it upside down. I'm not going to drip, but enough to cover. I think what we're going to do, let's do 2 white drops, just to change it up in there. Find our spot to start, and use your other hand once you land it down, just to walk the spinner around. Keep it going, keep it going, and I think we're going to go off for some funky edges. There we go. We're going to bring it right round this time. That's what I want. I've got a thing for that because I love the way when these open up you get these really cool little cells. I think they look really, really cool. I'm a big fan. Something different. Now I'm just going to walk that back a bit. I probably unleveled his spinner again. It's alright guys, he's used to it. Now, just going to let that sit just for a little bit, because you can see that CA is still sinking. So that's where a lot of times people will rush out, stick that straw in, have a blow. Why not just wait for a minute? See what it's going to do. So in the meantime, we can even, if we want, tie some shoelaces on our edges, just to pass time while that's sinking. Give it a bit of a different feature than normal radials. A lot of times I like the radial to spin right out to the edge, and this still, I might still lose a bit of this, but I'm letting that CA do what it started and keep sinking. Alright. See, it's all filled in now. So there's no need to grab that straw out. Just do something else for a minute. Don't stare at it. Now let's see how she spins out. Nelly. There we go. Had the bubble centre at first. I think we're closer to a wombat's now. Yeehaw! See, as I said, we'll probably lose a lot of that pattern, but that's okay. Just something to keep your mind occupied while that's sinking. Oh, look at those colours. I'll tell you what, look at that colour there. That's the one that was like nearly the year-old paint. So, just shows you it hasn't gone bad. We'll pop that up and have a look at it. I'm pretty stoked with that. It's got some really cool effects. Not usually colours I'd rock together either, so I'm actually digging that. We might have to go on next time and try some loaded palette knives with that. But I'll get Daz to do a close-up reel of that because I'm actually really digging that. If you can't tell, it's floating my boat. So, next up after me today, guys, we have the dynamic duo, my big brother and my amazing big sister, who I love dearly, Tony and Kat Pender from the Hippy Dippy Painter Man. So please come over, join us in the chat. If you haven't subscribed to their channel, their link's always in my description. Go and have a look. You won't be disappointed. They are an amazing couple. Same as everyone on the Express, guys. Go check everyone out. So, that is it for me this week, guys. I hope you enjoyed. Back to my radials. They're my favourite. What's your favourite? So until next time, take care, stay safe, and I'll see you next week. Thanks for watching. Have a fantastic day, guys.